Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great today. Wow. This is the first video that I'm putting out there since the conclusion of our 32 days prayer and fasting program. And I just want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to all of you who were a part of that program. The Lord is going to bless and replenish you. And like I announced during the program, we have not stopped praying. I, for one, have not stopped praying, and we're going to keep on praying until we receive our victory. And you know already that God is fighting with us and fighting for us as well. So I actually have a video coming out on some of the things that I would like us to be doing even post that prayer program. And I also, during my live broadcast, when we were concluding the program, I made an announcement that we have now started giving or selling our Trump campaign souvenirs, which, of course, if you look on my table, you can see them. You see the t-shirt, Africans for Trump 2020, and then you see the hats and all of that. Now, the reason I'm making this video is to announce to all, okay, all and sundry, that these materials are now abundantly available, okay? So all you need to do now is just to place a call and make an order, okay? And then you're gonna have your t-shirts and your caps sent over to you right now. So we have the Nigerian ones. For people who live in Nigeria, you can see the numbers on the screen. When you call these numbers from Lagos and Abuja, and I guess maybe Port Harcourt or something, we're gonna have these things shipped over to you wherever you are in Nigeria. When you call those numbers, when you are placing your orders, you need to make sure you let them know what your size is. You need to make sure that you let them know what, how many you wanna buy and what your location is, and they're gonna be able to tell you, oh, this is how much it's gonna cost you. I think for the people buying from Nigeria, in Nigerian Naira, I think the hat is going for 4,000 and the t-shirts for 3,500. I wanted these things to be as cheap as possible so that almost everybody, all the people in our team will be able to have this. And then you can not just buy for yourself, you can also buy for other people. For our people who are in the United States of America, we have a fantastic deal for you. So very high quality caps or hats, okay, and t-shirts. The hats are going for like $19.99 plus shipping. The t-shirts are going for $25 plus shipping. There's a number on the screen and there's a payment portal that you can use to be able to make your payment. It's very easy, and I can put a picture on the screen for you to see how they're going to package it. It's so beautiful, and if you're used to some of the campaign materials for Donald Trump in America, you would know that the prices we are giving is probably about the cheapest you can get from anywhere in the United States of America. And the reason I wanted it to be that cheap is because I wanted to make sure that all our people in the US are able to afford this, not just for themselves and their families, but also to be able to buy for other people, for friends and, all kinds of people, acquaintances and all of that. So it's not just for you to buy for yourself, you can buy for other people. And for those of us who are in the other parts of West Africa, like Togo, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Benin Republic, and all of that, you have to order your own from Ghana. We have a division in Ghana that is coordinating the sales of this. So the number is also going to be on the screen. When you call that number on the screen, like I said about Nigeria, you give them your size, you give them all the number that you want to buy and everything, all your details, and they are going to tell you how to make your payment. When you make your payment, then they will ship it over to you. It's going to be very smooth and easy. That's why it took us a while to make sure that we put all these things together and make sure that when you are ordering this thing that you don't have any issues. Now, what we are doing here as Africans for Trump is that we are trying to come out to identify with a man who has actually more than proven to us that he is a friend, not just a friend of Africa, but a friend of Africans. This is the most non-racist president of America that my lifetime has ever witnessed. Forget what lies you see on the mainstream media. It is just the leftists trying to find something to pin on him to make sure that they paint him dark. But this man is such a friend, not just of Africans, but a friend of Christians. And you know us Africans, We are traditionally a very religious people. We are traditionally a conservative set of people. We are Republicans by nature. And for the first time in a very long while, we have seen a president in the White House who is so popular among Africans. A mainstream media poll has Donald Trump at about 57% approval rating among Africans in Africa. It's unfortunate that our brothers and sisters in the diaspora in America are not able to see who this man really is for us. And that's why I spend so much of my time and the energy to put out videos to show you facts, to show you proofs of what this man has done and has been to Africa and Africans. I have gone so far as to prove it to you that you don't have an enemy in Donald Trump. Rather, you have a very good friend in Donald J. Trump. I say this all the time. We had a man who we were told is our own brother from Kenya. He was in the White House for 8 whole years. What did he do for Africa? If you have a list of what he has done for what he did for Africa in 8 years, I want you to put it out. I want to see it. But you see, we have a website out there. It's called africansfortrump2020.org. Go there, click on their website, then click on the page that says Why Trump. Look down and see the things that a white man who has no ancestral link with Africa, look what he has done for our people. Look at the policies he comes out with every day to protect Christians in Africa. At a time when terror and terrorism is threatening to envelop the entirety of our continent and destroy everything that we stand for, especially those of us who are Christians. That's why I believe that you don't need any preaching or convincing as a Christian, especially if you're African, to know who to vote during this upcoming American elections. I mean, the whole thing, the difference is very clear. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris don't hide where they stand. They make it clear. Donald Trump hasn't been hiding where he stands. He's made it clear. And now it's up to you as an African Christian. It's up to you as a Christian from Africa. Are you going to let your sentiment override your reason, your sense of reason? Is that what you want to do? Africans for Trump 2020 would never have come into being if it wasn't for the things that we saw that we had never seen before. That's why we have Africans for Trump 2020. And I am asking you today, if you are an African living in America, if you are an African, you live anywhere in the United States of America, there is something going on. We are starting our house-to-house, home-to-home, community-to-community campaign for Donald J. Trump. We are starting it immediately. If you are watching this video, I am appealing directly to you, begging you right now. Please make yourself available. Call me. Tell me, Brother Joe, I am ready. I want to go and talk to people about Donald J. Trump. And like I always say, you don't need to do any research to be able to carry out this evangelism. We have done the research for you already. Just send them our website or present it to them. When you come to someone who keeps asking you, how can you be supporting Trump? You are African. You tell them, how can I not support Trump as an African? If they try to argue with you, show them why you have to support Trump as an African. Because this is why we call that page, Why Trump? People always say, why Trump? You are African and you supporting a man who called you shithole and who called you this and that. And these are all the narratives you get from the mainstream media. But the mainstream media will not tell you what Donald Trump did for Liberians who have been stuck in America even through the season that Obama was president. They will not tell you about all the policies that Trump is making to help save African Christians. We just got an intelligence report from the U.S. Army General in charge of the U.S. Army for Africa. And they told us that the ISIS and Al-Qaeda are about to infiltrate southern Nigeria, predominantly Christian region in Nigeria. And like I said when I made a video after that, I said, look, these guys are trying to manage information to avoid throwing panic in the air. What I said was that those guys have already infiltrated southern Nigeria, because their main aim is to go to places that are predominantly Christian regions and to wipe off Christians there and replace them with their own elements. This is happening. The only man who has done something to stop this from unfolding is Donald J. Trump. That executive order he signed, which is going to take effect by December of this year, he is the only one. Nobody from Europe, from Asia, from anywhere has shown interest in helping us in Africa. At the end of the day, whether you carry an American passport or a British passport or whatever passport, you are still African, and you're going to have to come home to Africa. We don't have any other home. And the man who is out to help us reclaim our land is the person that we know. I'm telling you the truth. Join our campaign for Donald J. Trump. Whether you're in the UK or wherever you are, if you are an American with voting rights, I am pleading with you, if you're African, throw sentiments aside and cast your vote for Donald J. Trump. This man means well. There is so much gathering of evil against this man, but we all can stand together and fight with him. This is how we're doing it. Get your hat, get your t-shirt, buy for yourself, for your family, for your friends. Give out to people. Come out in the open. Make it bold. Just like Christ wants us to be bold enough to tell the world about him, we need to be bold enough to tell the world where we stand. We are standing on the Lord's side. If this mandate is divine and you are a Christian and you are African, why can't you openly identify with something that you believe in? That's who I am. When I love hard and I make it open. Why would you love and you make it secret? No. Make your love open. Make your position known. Let the world know where you stand in this matter. And like I always say, God told me one time, I'm not making this up. He told me, he said, for everybody who is going to stand on the side of this thing that I have already instituted, anyone who is going to support this divine mandate of Donald J. Trump, I will support their own things and I'm going to make a life worth living for them. I will bless them. God told me this way in 2016. It's not a recent thing. I'm not making it up. I've said it during my broadcast before. And it shows in my own personal life, because if I'm telling you that and I'm not experiencing any blessing, it will be like hypocritical. But God has tremendously blessed me since I've been sticking it all out for Donald Trump. Since I started supporting and praying for him, I have never lacked one thing that pertains to life and godliness. I want you to tap into this. It's not a joke. This is a divine assignment. I want you to tap into it. Get your souvenirs, t-shirts, caps, and whatever it is, and go door to door. Talk to people about him. This is like evangelism, and there is benefit to it. There's blessing coming with it. And I know that yours will not elude you. I love you with all my heart, and I can't wait to see you on the campaign trail while you are doing your personal campaign for Donald J. Trump on behalf of Africans for Trump 2020. You know, we're now in partnership, Black Voices for Trump. So we're all working together. So when you see Black Voices for Trump, you are actually looking at kindred spirits. We are all one now, working together. But this is our own identification, so we can be able to pull our people together. All the Africans in America who have voting rights, we are going to target them. And if you are in Africa, you know that you don't have voting rights, because if you're in Africa, you will not be able to vote unless you're an American citizen. So what are you supposed to do? People have sent me email asking me, what should we do, Brother Joe? Are we going to be able to vote for him from Nigeria? No, you can't if you're not American. What you can do, though, is wear that t-shirt and go around and start up conversation and let people ask you about him. You might run into an American citizen or into somebody who has an American citizen. It's a chain reaction. You run into somebody who has an American citizen who is confused about Trump, and you are able to convince them. They will also convince their own people who are in America to vote. And if you have somebody in America who has voting rights, call them, talk to them, engage them. I did this in 2016. I spend so much time on the phone talking to people, and I won a lot of souls who moved from the Democrat Party and voted for Donald Trump of the Republican Party. You can do this. It's as simple as that. Sometimes what people actually are looking for is a fact. They're looking for facts. They're looking for proofs. Even though some of these evils and the demons and spirit of liberalism can blind people's eyes really good, but sometimes when the forces of truth come, all those blindness just give way. So if you can talk to people gently and nicely and try to let them know why we do what we do, take them to our website, africansfortrump2020.org, and tell them, can you see what's written, all the things detailed in this page that says why Trump? Go through it and then let's have a conversation. You can start something. You are in Africa, but you are evangelizing your people or your acquaintances or your friends or your family in America. That's our campaign. That's what this is all about. And those of us who are in America, you are going to go door to door and show people physical proofs of why this man needs to come back for another 4 years, or else Africa will be overrun with terrorism. There's no gainsaying that. We all know there's no two ways about that. It's a reality. And may God forbid that this happens to us. So please, let's fight together with this man. I'm pleading with you again, my brothers and sisters. I'm not mad at you. I'm not angry with anybody now. I'm just telling you, give it another thought. Think twice about this. Donald J. Trump is for us, and we need to support him. And so Africans are for Trump 2020. And by the special grace of God, Trump is coming back for another 4 years. In the name of our Lord and King Yeshua HaMashiach, we pray. Amen. God bless you.